Hey guys, so I'm pitch side after Chelsea's 3-1 Europa League win over BATE Borisov. Comfortable victory despite the fact that they did concede late on. Sarri was not happy about that late goal. You could see during the match just how annoyed he was getting at his midfield and defence being bypassed by BATE at times, even though BATE didn't really have any good shots at goal. It's something that he has to work on, the fact that he wants Chelsea to maintain this style of play, but also be quite much more tighter at the back and not give opposition that much time. You saw how against Manchester United they gave him too much time in the build-up to those 2 goals. But all in all, a really positive day and for Chelsea, and of course for academy graduate Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because on what was just his second start of the season, he has scored a hat-trick. Now I'm told it is the first hat-trick for a Chelsea player in Europe since Didier Drogba scored 3 times against Levski Sofia, and that was in a Champions League all the way back in 2006. Now that is some stat really. Ruben Loftus-Cheek has really given Maurizio Sarri something to think about when it comes to who he could play next to Jorginho and Kante in midfield, because of course Barkley and Kovacic certainly seem like they are above Ruben Loftus-Cheek in the pecking order, but he scored a hat-trick here today, and yes, he was given a lot of time and space on the ball, as was a lot of the Chelsea forwards by BATE, but he's shown today that not only can he put in a really good performance, but he can actually add end product as well. I don't still think he's going to be getting more game time in the Premier League above Barkley or Kovacic, unfortunately for him, and unfortunate because of the performance today, which will it will make him think about his options in January. But I would say that he probably will start against Derby County in the League Cup next week, probably not against Burnley in the Premier League, but still, regardless of that, I think he's shown massive improvement in the last couple of months, and he's obviously got 3 goals to now celebrate. What else did I think was good from this game? Well, I thought that Cesc Fabregas's performance was positive. In the absence of the rested Jorginho, he played really well in his absence in the middle of that 3-man midfield. I don't think the defenders, for example, Andreas Christensen and Gary Cahill, showed Sarri that he needs to make a change at the back. I think David Luiz and Antonio Rudiger still very much have their starting spot in the team. But Chelsea remain unbeaten so far this season in all competitions. They are top of their Europa League group with 3 wins from 3, so they look likely to be cruising to the knockout rounds. I'll be back next week for Chelsea's League Cup game against Derby County, so watch out for my vlog then.